Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, ready to go here. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. Swing and a ground ball. In time to Vaughn. One pitch and one out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. A switch hitter batting right. This one in the air center field. Ruiz moving under this one. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Francisco Lindor. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two down, nobody on. That's a hit. So the inning is still alive with Juan Soto coming to the dish.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Oh, look at the stop. Jump throw. On the money. Nice play. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And taking the ball for the Mets, Nolan McLean. What do you have on him, Chris?
Step.
In Otto Lopez. Inside. Ball one.
Strike one.
It gets down, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Late with the swing there. And that one almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
Lopez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Grounds one to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Andrew Vaughn now. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
No.
Base hit. Lopez around third. He will score and they take the lead.
That's 3 singles in a row. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Lindor to second. On to first. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
What a stop to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here in Miami, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Alvarez will handle the catching duties in this one, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. That one fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So now here's the Mets DH, Brett Beatty. Comes up empty.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Sal Frelick. Popped up left side. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the Marlins DH, Miguel Andujar.
Oh.
Bichette throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Agustin Ramirez now at the plate.
Ball.
Foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. 2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. Carrying well. Out of here. He circles the bases. Yuri Ruiz, the next to hit. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the Miami order. Here's the shortstop. Runner on the go. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base. Frelick running hard to get it. And that will end the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. On to the third inning. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
The 0-2. Out to short. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So up next, Tyrone Taylor. And a foul ball. The 0-1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
In the air to left center. Steer on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two away. Back to the top of the Mets order. Bo Bichette digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So a man aboard. And next for the Mets, Jorge Polanco. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Slider squirts away. And now a man into scoring position. The 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Man at second. And that one is lifted in the air. Steer coming on. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Marlins, Spencer Steer.
Now pitching for
Alex Carrillo into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. You know, these Marlins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Man at first, nobody out. Digging in, Andrew Vaughn. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up.
That's a ball.
Next pitch is outside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 3. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Now the third baseman, Sal Stewart. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there at the knees.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
That's in there. 0-2 now. That's ripped. Base hit. Steer around third. The run scores from second. 3-0.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
The 1-0. And that's another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. First and second, no outs. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Makes a nice running catch. 1 away. Here's Miguel Andujar. First time up, he grounded to third. That one's in there. 0-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Frelick running hard to get it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. At the plate, Agustin Ramirez struck out looking his first time. And a swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Handles, throws to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Back here in Miami, out of the 4th, Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Out towards right center field, Ruiz on the move. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Juan Soto now, he's 0 for 1.
Juan Soto.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground right side, Vaughn. He steps on the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Francisco Alvarez will hit next. On the ground, Sosa. In plenty of time to first, and he is thrown. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Check swing, and he went 0-2.
Ball 1.
Stays alive. And a 1-2. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play. That's an infield single. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. He's 2 for 2.
Up.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Just missed it. New inning getting started, and now the Mets DH, Brett Beatty.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, diving stop. Throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play. Sal Frelick now at the plate. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a foul out of play. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away. Now it's Marcus Semien. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Marcus Semien.
Semien in his 12th season, 35 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011. That one hammered but pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. And foul ball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
In the air, right field. Hernandez on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Marlins, Andrew Vaughn. Devin Williams into the game.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
One down. Sal Stewart, the next up for the Marlins.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot the line drive into center field.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Oh. Hey.
This one in the air, right field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Freeland gets under it. 2 down. And here is Sosa to the plate. Foul ball there. Bichette throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down. Back here in Miami, top 6. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the air on the infield. And there's one down. So the batting order turns over. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Bichette. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off. Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Bichette, the base runner at first with 1 out. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Lindor in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Mets down by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. Chases the changeup in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the Marlins DH, Miguel Andujar. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-1.
Ball.
Lindor on to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Late on that fastball.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Up the middle, Lindor tosses to first, and 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. That one back there, gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. Another homer, his 2nd home run of the game. And at the plate for Miami, Esteury Ruiz. Frelick running hard to get it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here at Lone Depot Park, top of inning number 7, Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Has grounded out a couple of times. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Late with the swing there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone way up into the upper deck. Juan Soto with a rocket. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 78, Van.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Here's the 0-2.
Nope,
Really
that's
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. 1 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
That one fouled off. 0-2 now. This one in the air, center field. Ruiz under it. Takes it in for the out. And here is Sal Frelick. On the ground right side. In time to Vaughn. And that ends the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Nope, that's low.
Misses off the plate. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. Fouled off left side. In the air, right field. Frelick ranging back. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab. One out man at first. And up next for Miami, Oscar Brazoban on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Bravo.
The 0-2. And it stays fair. Lopez around third. In to score from first. It's 5-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
Stewart in the box now. Takes strike one. And that one is downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. And they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That misses. 2-2. To the right side. Simeon toss over to first. He's out. Lenny and Sosa the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one. Taylor moving back. Way back. Out of here. A 2-run homer. And now here's the Marlins DH, Miguel Andujar.
Nope, that's inside.
2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here at the bottom of the 7th. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Here's the catcher to hit, Agustin Ramirez. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And at the plate for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That is the inning. Back here in Miami, we're at the top of the 8th. Marcus Simeon up now for the Mets. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Oh, he can't squeeze it. And he'll pull into second safely. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets.
The center fielder, number 28, Tyrone Taylor.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
In the air to left center. No one can get there. It falls in. Simeon comes in to score.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. This one in the air center field. Lopez has a beat on it, plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up.
Back-to-back singles, so impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, Good, quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Now pitching.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Jason Adams.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Polanco, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ground ball could be 2. Here's Lopez for 1. On the ball. 2.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Lindor in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 0-1. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th. Got him swinging for the K. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Marlins, Yuri Ruiz. Soto should have this one. And there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Lopez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's back. And that's a home run into the upper deck. That one felt good. One down. And up next for taking over on the mound for the Mets, Tobias Myers.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That one hit to right. And there's 2 down. Andrew Vaughn, the next up for the Marlins. Huh. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Bichette whips it to first. And that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the 9th. Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
Now pitching to the Marlins, number 47, John King.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ruiz moving under it. 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Next is the designated hitter, Brett Beatty. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Lopez under it, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins slug their way to a win in this one. This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.